Okay, we're just live with no intro video or anything. Here we are on the Mystic 4. And Val, Dragonflight Crystals, your host for today. And I am so excited to have our guest, our special co-host, Colleen from the Cool Crone. And Gerald is just off gallivanting around. But he'll be back next month when we have this again. And so I'm so excited also to have Cleo, the seer, and Deb from Purple Elephant, Deb H. You guys are amazing. So just a little bit about today. We're going to answer for you without you having to type in anything what your guides need you to know today. What is most important for you to know? And we are going to read. And these questions will, of course, for each individual, we're going to use the spin tool, but it will always answer for a lot of people in the chat as well. The guides know who's here. The guides know who's going to be listening in the future. And so, this will be very appropriate information for this now timing. So all of you, thank you all for joining us. And I just want to say hi to Cindy, Venus, Kelly, and I am Lulu Cute, and Laura Hammond Davis so far have joined us. And you'll want to put in hashtag guides for the spin tool. And I guess with that, we're going to rock and roll. So I'm going to ask Cleo, what's going on your channel? What do you want people to know?
Boy, not a whole lot is going on in my channel. I've just been busy with other things, but let's see. After today, my schedule is such a mess. I have a hard time reading my own chicken scratch here. But, okay, down here, here's the Mystic 4. So on Thursday, I'm doing Mystic 4 today. And on Thursday is the Golden Girls, and I am the host. And then on Friday is Polyterology, and who knows? Colleen maybe does it solo, or maybe she does something else. We don't know yet. But right now I've got
Tune in and find out. Tune in and find out.
Tune in.
And I will probably be backstage for that show.
Mm.
So yeah, that's what I've got going on this week.
That's fantastic. Okay, and Deb, Purple Elephant, Deb H, what have you got going on?
Well, I don't have anything at the moment. I have planned to do. I'm busy this week with appointments, so I have plans to do a new video. I'm still kind of working out what the theme of that's going to be, and I'm here tonight. So
Yes,
at the moment, that's all I have. Yes,
good. We
Yes,
you can subscribe and hit the bell, and you will be able to know when that video that I do goes up.
Yeah, absolutely. And that goes for everyone. Go to the Cool Crone, Cleo the Seer, Dragonfly Crystals, and Purple Elephant, Deb H. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment, please, because it does help the algorithm. And with that, I heard.
I did have one thing, though. I did have one thing. I have changed slightly my because I'm offering private readings now. I have put up a PayPal link in my video, so that's just for general information. If you should need to contact me, or then I have a new PayPal account, and it's really easy. It's Purple Elephant Deb H.
Perfect. So if they email you for a reading, then they can just punch on that PayPal button and boom, pay you and you're good to go. Hey, thank you, Deb. Thank you. So I heard from a little bird that actually I've been on the coolcrone.com. It is fabulous. You all have to check out Colleen's brand new spanking designed website. I mean, it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And while you're there, you might want to stop in and get, pick on one of the wonderful services she offers. There are a plethora to choose from. And I, as being a recipient of one of her services, the Astrological, it was a forecast. I am still reaping benefits and rewards from that. So it was magnificent. So any of you who haven't given yourself that beautiful gift, please do so. And go to thecoolcrone.com. And I have to say, it is just mystical and magnificent. I just love the energy on it. So Colleen, what do you have coming up on your channel?
Well, lots of polyterology. I have booked myself for a couple times a week to do polyterology, whether it's with other people or just myself, as you heard my sister mention. And I'm actually this week, I am going to have, is it this week or next week? But coming up, yeah, it's this week. This week, I have Sybil Harmony on with me on Thursday. So that's, I love reading with her. She is so cool to read with. She's very generous in her energy too. I really like that about her. When you get on there, it's not like she's like hogging it all. She's really generous with her energy. And I really like that. And Friday, me and Cleo will be on. And then Sunday, no, that's not the one. We'll all be on Sunday, but there was another one. Oh yeah. And then next week on the 23rd, I'll have the astrologer Kathy Beale on with me for polyterology, but it's Kathy Beale with me. And I got to say, on Sunday, I did an astrological reading. I hadn't done an astrological reading for a while. And I did kind of pull back in doing my private readings because I was working on the website and it took a lot of involvement from me. But believe me, it wasn't me. It was the designer. She was just phenomenal. But I was doing this astrological reading and it was a friend that I was doing it for. But I hadn't done one in like 2 months. And I was like, God, I just miss this so much. I just love doing these readings.
Well, you're so good at it too.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind. You're so always so nice about all that
it's
stuff.
just the truth, everyone. It's just the truth.
And thank you also. Thank you all of you for including me tonight. I really like doing this.
We'd love to have you here.
Yeah, it's really fun. But so I do hope people will hit me up for an astrological reading because I'm really loving doing those. But I have, I do card readings and stuff too. I do a couple of other things. So go and check it out. It's
Absolutely.
It's got to pay for itself, this website. So please go check it out.
Thecoolcrone.com, everyone. Thecoolcrone.com.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
So Colleen, I wanted to ask, just to clarify, is the polyterology with Kathy Beale on Wednesday or Thursday?
It is on Wednesday, the 23rd.
Okay. Just checking.
Okay,
good. So you guys
kind of like it when you two get together.
I do like it. Mainly what I like is people in the chat who keep going, are you two sisters?
Yeah.
Like, no, that lady's my sister. Kathy's just a friend of mine. But apparently we look alike and we have the same hair. So,
that's pretty interesting. I love that.
Pretty funny, yeah.
Well, and the first time you guys met, you were dressed the same. How weird is that?
That was very weird.
I'm sensing a soul contract in there somewhere.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and she looked at she won't tell me her birthday. She does not talk about her age. So I couldn't look at our charts together, but she could because I went to her for a reading. Yeah. And she's like, you won't believe the number of connections we have in our charts. It's it's like a gazillion of them. And I was like, wow. I'm not surprised. I'm just not surprised.
No. I mean, that's a given.
Yeah, it really is.
You guys are almost like the same soul from monad, and then you came down, split into different souls, but you're really the same. You're
Well,
the
you don't run into that every day just because you
No,
meet
you
some
don't.
people on
No.
here. I mean, that's
No.
pretty cool.
It is
Yeah.
cool. So
And she followed up with me because in her shows with Louise Eddington, they were doing this political astrology show weekly, and people in the chat kept saying, "Are you the Cool Crone, or are you related to the Cool Crone?" And she's like, "Who the fuck is the Cool Crone? Who is this girl?" So she looked me up, and then she was like, "Oh, shit, I gotta
and
look
you
her
all
up."
have to go. You all have to watch on Wednesday when the show is live so that you can see what Colleen is talking
It's
about
pretty funny.
firsthand. It's pretty interesting.
She is a phenomenal astrologer. Just
Yeah.
amazing astrologer. Yeah.
And it's always fun when two astrologers get together and you hear that excited talk about the different synchronicities and things that line up, and somebody notices this aspect of that and that aspect of this. It
Yeah.
really is a fun thing.
Yeah, I thought I was just a weirdo, doing
Yeah.
all this stuff with political stuff, but
Yeah.
there's other weirdos out there. They're just as weird as I am. So
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Not that that's weird, but it is becoming more and more the mainstream thing for everyone to look at what this astrology is all about happening now, because it's never been. We've never had these alignments. We've never gone through this in our lifetime, and it's been thousands of years for some of these alignments to ever show up. And
yeah, and I don't think we've ever had where all these planets are changing signs so close together within the same year, and many of them changing into the same sign because there's so much Aries energy that came up. So we are definitely navigating uncharted territory astrologically.
Absolutely, absolutely. And so everyone run out there and go to thecoolcrone.com and sign up for your reading, your astrological reading, because you got to see what's going to happen for you with this craziness going on, big shifts. Yeah. It's not your old grandma's astrology anymore.
No.
So you need to get a handle on it by looking at it and just seeing the energy as it's coming forward and displaying for you personally. This is a really important thing. So thank you, Colleen.
Yeah,
and I want to just say hi to Cindy L. Sonia.
And Marina's in the chat.
Oh, and Marina's in the chat.
Marina.
Oh,
hi, Marina.
Heavenly Blessed Honey, which is Sonia, Kimberly, Chris, Aline, Hellbell, hello, Chris, Byrne, Felicity, Jazz, nice to see you, Rossi. And I just want to say, Venus, hi, Terry, all of you, just remember, Marina, put in #guides, and we're just going to take the spin tool now. We'll pop it in here. And I'm just going to spin this and see who our first few people are. Oh, and I missed Teresa, who is Tea Garden Chicken. Chris Cassidy.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wrote that down. Okay, we'll just go ahead and draw again for the next name. Byrne O'Malley. Congratulations. You have to be present to win, so we will be checking everyone. And the next one is Cindy L. Okay. Cindy L. And one more draw. Jazz. Okay. So thank you for that. Okay, and now we're back to our format. And so, we'll just go ahead and I guess since all of you probably know, well, I better leave this annoying thing.
So they're not putting questions out there. We're just reading as
we're just what your guides want you to know. We're gonna channel that information for everyone individually for the people that we just so I know it's not going to be a name up there, but I'm just going to tell you unless I can find their name to pop it up. Cindy L is one of them. Chris, I just want to know if Chris, Byrne, Cindy L, and Jazz are here. And if you are, you'll get your reading. So Jazz is right here, obviously. So there they are. And so again, Chris, Cassidy, Byrne O'Malley, and Cindy L, I need to hear from you. Byrne is here. Okay, so Chris, Cassidy, if you're here for your reading, let us know. And
Cindy, Byrne.
So it's just Chris. Oh, Chris is here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Chris, we're going to start with Chris. And is it okay? We'll go with Cleo. We'll just go around the circle. Yeah. Okay.
So
what your guides want you to know right now. So then that would mean Colleen gets Byrne, and Deb gets Cindy L, and I get Jazz. Okay.
Well, what I wanted to say was that whatever I say, or I'm talking to Chris Cassidy right now about her guides, but then again, this might flow over to other people. So everybody kind of pay attention because I might be picking up on something for you too, even though you're not the name that I'm reading on. Right. So, so for Chris, I see that your guides are telling me that in not too distant past, I'd say not very long ago, or maybe right now, things have been a little chaotic for you. And whatever that was all about, it's going to settle down if it hasn't already. And you're just kind of take command of the situation, and you're going to, if you've been feeling doubtful or nervous about something, that's going to go away because whatever was going on has been resolved. This is what the guides are saying to me. And you just come out looking very good, very confident, and kind of like you're glad you went through that experience, but you don't really want to do it again. But you came out on the other side looking good. So anyway, I just see that that there's been some turmoil a little bit, and now it's better. So that's what I've got for Chris.
Yeah, fantastic. Beautiful reading. And then next we have Byrne, who is here. Let me just see if I can find his name somewhere in here. I lost track. I know he said he was here. Hold on. Geez. Here it is. Byrne. Okay.
Okay. So Byrne, you are up for some big changes coming up. And so I think you need to be ready for that. That yes, you control a certain amount of your destiny. You design your life to a certain extent, but in the next few, I'm going to say months, there's going to be it could be an action that you take, but more than likely it's an action that someone near you takes. And this sets off a chain reaction. This sets off big changes in your life, and it's like dominoes. Once those changes start happening, lots of other stuff starts happening, and you're going to be challenged to adjust to all of these changes. So what I would advise you to do is to really start listening to your guides so that you can navigate through this. You know, spend time every morning just in quiet contemplation. You don't have to meditate necessarily, but just in some kind of quiet, centered state, and ask your guides, what do I need to know now? Because what they're telling me right now is that there is big life changes coming about, and you're going to want to be ready for that, and you're going to need a little support with that, and they're there for you. They're there to support you. So ask, listen. May not hear it real clear at first, but after a few days you're going to start to hear things, those random thoughts that go through your brain, those, you know, weird things you see when you're walking out to your car, a feather pointed a certain way, the clouds looking a certain way, a weird bird you've never seen before flies across your yard. You know, pay attention to those things and ask yourself, what does this mean to me? What is this telling me? And between you, your guides, and the signs, you'll start to really figure that out. And the reason this is important is because it will give you a feeling of comfort as you go through very, very changeable times, because we all hate change, right? Nobody really wants things to change. But I think the reason we don't like that is it makes us feel vulnerable. And so when you're feeling vulnerable, you want support, you want someone to help you, and your guides are there to help you.
That's a beautiful.
One last thing. All the answers are within you. If you just get still and listen, all the answers are within you. You know how to live your life. You know how to make these changes, but these are going to be trying. So hang in there.
I love that. What a beautiful reading that is. And thank you, Colleen.
Yeah.
And thank you, Vern. I hope that resonated for you. And Cindy Ellis for Deb.
Yeah.
Your guides want you to know right now.
Cindy L. I got all pentacles for you. So I'm guessing that first, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Coins, that's the charity card. So you have, I feel like that you have been kind of magnanimous recently. You've been putting in the hard work, the Eight of Pentacles. And so it's led you to this position of being able to be charitable. It may also be that you need to learn to accept the charitable wish of others, that they that you allow them to help you. Sometimes you need more than just the work. Sometimes you need a little boost. And so to round that up, I got the Page of Pentacles. And so that all of this has been coming up. Your guides want you to know it's been very slow, but it's been important that you take all of these steps in the order that you're taking them, that this page is leading you, even though it's young energy, it's leading you to what you need to know, how you need to put the work into play so that you can either be charitable or accept the charitable giving of others. Let them help you if you need help. Don't be afraid to ask for it either. So that your guides are wanting you to know that you have all of this around you ready, set up, so that you are about to become more you're about to be in the position that you want to be, not only with finances, but with all the things that you want to have around you, home, family, all of the things that have to do with being here in the present. You have it, and you are ready to accept it, and you're ready to give. And that's what your guides want you to know.
Oh, beautiful reading. Beautiful
Right.
reading, Deb. Thank you. Love that. And Jazz is next. And before I start with Jazz, just want everyone to know the question is what your guides want you to know. You don't have to put any questions in the chat because we're reading on this one question for you. And it's hashtag guides to be in on the spin. And after I read for Jazz, we'll do the spin again for 4 new people who get readings. So Jazz, there's so much going on for you. It's kind of ridiculous. There's a lot of higher energy flowing in for you, a lot of synchronicities and manifestation energy. And you might notice that some things, Jazz, are manifesting for you just from your random thought. And then all of a sudden something shows up and it matches what you were. So watch your thoughts. It's like instant manifestation. It is very important for you to pay attention to your thoughts because of this higher energy that you are really magnetizing to yourself and embodying. There are lots of synchronicities. Your gifts are all coming online. And at the same time this is happening, it's not like you're consciously realizing it necessarily. You may actually have some confusion and have some difficult situations coming up. And those things are happening just to clear away old stuff that surfaces when you're getting into this higher frequency. Things that don't resonate surface up to just dissolve. And that's what's happening. They're really saying if there is a collaboration or something you're thinking about doing, do it now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Don't let things stop you. Don't hesitate. When it feels like it's a soul urge and it's been coming up for you, don't talk yourself out of it with your ego mind. Go ahead and don't ask like why. If it's a positive thing and it feels good to you, go for it. Also, that giving your power away thing, they're bringing it up so you won't be doing that anymore. As far as you being the guru, you are your own guru. You step into that mantle, that power of your own divine essence of who you are. You already know the answers. This high frequency running through you is really harnessing and gathering the energy that you have to move forward, like a high priestess energy. There's a lot of healing codes and information coming in for you, and harmony and resolution to things are coming together. It's time to celebrate at the same time and cultivate that air of celebration and gratitude for everything. Let your inner child run like crazy. That imagination, let it go wild, because you are really opening up to everything that is flowing. Make sure you open your heart, breathe in light every day. This is about you resonating with that higher power that's inside of you. And the old story is not you. See that old story? It's blank. It's not you. You don't have to open a fortune cookie. You design your life. You create it. And this is the main thing that they want you to see. It's a lot. Congratulations for 2025. So with that, thank you, Jazz, for listening to my reading. And these readings will resonate for more than just who we're reading for, because that's what the guides do when they bring these readings in for everyone. And so now we'll go to the next 3, and I'm going to share the screen with Oh, let's see. I should have left this in there. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to go to the giveaway tool and we're going to draw again. So Terry Mullins for Cleo. And Terry, congratulations. Go ahead and put your, let us know in the chat that you're here. And I'm drawing again for the next one. And oh, Anya Ashdown. And that is for Colleen. And okay, so Anya, let us know you're here. I'm drawing again. Marina. Well, Marina, it's your lucky day. And you get Deb. And let us know that you're here. And I am going to have Venus. Okay. Congratulations, Venus. Let us know you're here in the chat. And let's see. I'm just going to remove this. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So Terry, Anya. Oh, Marina's all yay. I got Marina. I got you, Marina. So Anya, Terry, and Venus. Anya, Terry, and Venus are our next people, but you have to be here. Anya's here. Okay.
Is Terry here?
Terry and Venus. We need to know if you're here, or we'll draw again. I don't have a gong. Terry, Venus, this is the gong sounding. Let us know if you're here. If you're not, we'll draw again. And oh, come on. No. I think we have to draw again. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to go to the giveaway tool again. Cleo the seer.
I get to read for myself. Yay!
We're gonna draw again on that one.
Gee, and I knew exactly what I was going to say too.
Okay, so
Emily.
Yeah, Emily Ito for Cleo.
And is Emily here?
Emily, are you here?
Yeah, just give me a heads up. Let me know. There she is. She's here. Yay!
Oh, okay, so we got that one. We need one for Venus because Venus isn't here. And Maureen, let me know if you're here. Maureen D'Amico. For me. Okay. So we'll remove that. Okay. So
right.
Go ahead, Cleo.
For Emily.
Wait a minute. Emily is here. but we have to make sure that Maureen is here. Uh-oh, Maureen. Maureen. Go ahead, Cleo, and we'll just back at the end of it. We'll just skip me.
Okay, Emily. I hope I hope that you resonate with what I'm going to say, because I'm feeling some energy from several different people. So there may be other people that can understand more about what I'm talking about. Anyway, Emily, it seems like recently you've been feeling a little bit almost kind of claustrophobic, like you're feeling tied up. You don't know which way to go. If you take to the left, then you go, no, I better go to the right. If you take a step forward, then you take a step back. And it's been you're trying to just like get some distance and really contemplate on what's been going on with you. And your guides are telling me that once you do that, things start to look up. Not that things were necessarily not good, but they were like stalled. Things were kind of static, not moving forward in the way that they should, because you've been feeling restricted. So, but I do see that it's coming about to where you finally kind of like break free and just get a little more fluid. It's like you've been a little uptight about things, a little concerned and uptight about things. So, yes, this all gets better, and it gets better very soon. So, yeah, that's about what I've got. That you've been in this restricted place and it's opening up and it's going to get better. And whatever you was on your mind that was causing a little bit of anxiety is going to be answered to you through your guides. And you're going to be just fine. I'm not saying that this is just totally like stopped you from doing anything that you wanted to do, but there's just been something on the back burner that you're just like not real happy about, and that is going to lift and things are going to look good, because you come to a breakthrough with whatever it's been on your mind, and the guides are right there with you to help you get through that.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Cleo. What a wonderful reading. And so we're going to go to Colleen with Anya.
Yes. So, Anya, your guides are very happy with what you're doing. They're pleased that you are able to use your gifts, that you understand things, and that you're sharing your gifts, and that you feel like there's growth there. There's a journey that you're going on, and you're really you're helping yourself, but you're also helping a lot of other people. I want to encourage you to know that it's not your responsibility to carry other people with this energy. It's only up to you if you choose to say, I don't know if you do divination or healing or whatever you do, but whatever you give, whatever service that you're doing for other people is a gift for them as well. And the energy exchange there should be equal, So I'm not saying that you're, giving everything away for free. I'm sure you're getting something back from the people that you're helping, but just remember that you're not responsible for their entire life and well-being. You're just giving them a gift, and in exchange, they're going to give you something of energetic value as well. Now, what's coming up for you that your guides want you to be aware of is that you have been not wanting what somebody is offering you, that things have been offered to you that you're saying, no, I don't want that. And I'm going to encourage you to look deeper at what is being offered. It may not really be what you want, but there may be something in there that you need to explore or carry for a little while that would be beneficial to you. So don't write it off right away. And remember that you're on a journey. and things change as you go on this journey. You change. Your perspective changes, your opinions change, your abilities change, your heart changes, your everything kind of keeps changing. That's what the growth is all about. And in order to really get those lessons really in you, you need to be challenged this way with things that you may not have accepted a year ago, but now might be really important for you to accept. So just keep an open mind with that and realize that you're not going to ever really hit the destination. That's not what this journey is about. It's not like you fill up the tank in Las Vegas and you drive out to San Diego and get there and go, hey, that was great, I'm all done. That's not what a spiritual journey is. It is ever evolving. You are always learning. You are always changing. And me personally, I think you're always moving more and more and more towards detachment, where, you know, a lot of this stuff on earth is just you observe, right? You're a witness. You practice extreme discernment. But that detachment is what's going to help you understand that you're not responsible for everybody's life. Now, there may be some physical concerns for you right now. I get the King of Pentacles, which means that there's either a health or a financial issue that you're looking at, but you're at the end of it. There's a culmination. So the Kings, a lot of people just construe that as a person, but they're also a person who has achieved a masterful level. And so with your health, you may have gone through some treatments or done some sort of rehabilitation or something, and you're at the point where you've mastered what you needed to do to either correct your health or maintain your health. Or if it's a monetary thing, same principle applies. So just be aware that that's also coming for you. And so I think that with the big change that Uranus just went through, I think you're going to find that your attitude about those things just does a 180, and you have a completely different feeling about that area of your life. Now, I did pull two oracle cards, and one of them said, one of them was Atlas, Father of the Sky, and God, basically. And it says, now really listen to this carefully, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. Okay, so you're not responsible for all of this. And the other oracle card that I got is, what are these? These are, no, they're not ascended masters, but these are higher beings. It's charity, prayer, and contemplation. And they're encouraging you to connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. So I'm going to tell you the same thing I told Byrne. Talk to your guides more. You think you're talking now? Talk more. They've got more to tell you. They've got more messages for you to give to you directly. So many blessings. And I hope that resonated for you.
Thank you, Colleen. That was a beautiful reading. Beautiful reading.
Val, if I could do something here, somebody named Rhonda Burhouse said, has a question, and I wondered if it'd be okay if I responded to her.
Absolutely. Let me just say thank you to Cindy L for that $20. Just wanted to say thank you to you. And yeah, go ahead, Cleo, for that person.
So Rhonda says, I wonder when I will be able to separate from my boyfriend who is deaf and had a stroke without hurting him. You know, I get a feeling that your boyfriend, if he knew that you were planning on separating from him, he'll be disappointed. But on the other hand, he's going through his own stuff and he doesn't want to burden you with it. But you know what I see, Rhonda? What our guides are telling me is that you should try to hold off a little bit and see, because you're going to learn something from his experience by just being with him and being supportive. You know, it might be a different kind of a relationship now because he's had a stroke, but it would really benefit you. Well, and of course it would benefit him also, but it would really benefit you if you stuck around for a little bit and just kind of be patient and supportive with what he's going through, because it's not just about him. It's also about you. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I got. And it just stood right out to me as soon as I saw that question. So that's what I wanted.
I second that. I'm feeling that same thing. for her. Yeah, absolutely. There is so much in the poignant connection and information you'll get from being in that position of being there, being that support, holding that space.
Yeah, and it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult no matter what for him, but
Yeah.
because he doesn't want to bring you down. He doesn't want you to feel like you're responsible for taking care of him or something. But you will get something that'll be rewarding to you if you hang out a little bit longer and just be a support person for him.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There's so much that comes in front of us in life that can seem like a difficult thing to go through. But if we stick it out to the normal conclusion of something, we end up going, wow, what a blessing that was in so many ways. So I love that. Thank you, Cleo, for reading that. And we have Marina for Deb.
Marina, you can't make this up. Look, the first card that I got, the Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. See her? That's you, the Heart Guardian. Now, are you having trouble letting people in so that they can give you love and affection? The second card I got was Summer, which is bask in joy and light. That goes along with letting yourself be loved and loving others and yourself. Love yourself, love others, and let others love you. And bask in that joy. It will bring light if you do that. And the last card I got is the Sky Father, trust in the unknown. So I know that you know this, but sometimes it's hard to put it into practice when we're having difficulties or where we feel burdened or we're just not normal like we usually are. These are hard times. It's hard to let these emotions take the forefront. But that's what your guides are telling you, is that you need to let them guide you. Just allow yourself to trust in the unknown, to trust that everything will work out, especially if you lead with love. And I know you know this, Marina, but just remind yourself that you need to lead with love, let others love you, and bask in whatever joy and light that brings.
Wow, Deb. I think that was for me and everyone else.
Yeah, that was awesome. That really hit me right between the eyes.
It hit me between the eyes
Well,
too.
and Marina says, joy is my default setting. I love that, Marina. That's so cool.
Good. That's how we resist, is that we are joyful.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that.
And did you guys see the response from Rhonda after Cleo's reading?
Oh, let's see.
I don't think I can click it up, but it's at 7:45.
7:45.
It's very nice.
There it is. Cleo, you help me so much. I am learning from seeing life through his eyes. He is very demanding. Thank you so much.
Wow. Well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
That is very, very
Really
wonderful.
beautiful.
Because it always helps when we get some feedback like that.
Yeah, really.
That it
Very
hit the
nice.
spot. And I have Maureen. And now after Deb's reading, I'm like basking in Deb's answer that it's for me. So I'm getting in alignment here, Maureen, with your message. They're really talking about you. Really, what is not aligned really needs to be dissolved or put aside. And here's what's going on. We are in this state of incredible fluctuation in our frequency, coming in so much, so dramatically, that we're having to drop things that aren't in alignment. I mean, we don't even have any choice. They have to go. They have to be dropped in some way. Either some thought forms you're having, some extra things you're doing, however that's showing up for you. It is like you've got to just let it all go. You got to let it dissolve, because this frequency that's coming in doesn't at all. Like, for instance, I'm going to give you a very, very quick. I have to run around my house and paint different rooms, buy different furniture, do all these different things, because my frequency is so different that my surroundings were different. What did I have to do? I had to go to my website. I had to change the frequency and the colors and what I was putting, because my website had to resonate with this higher frequency. Even my YouTube banner had to change. I'm just showing you this. This was an inner calling. It all just happened. I was sat there and I go, what am I doing? Change. Why am I painting this wall? No, I have to. But anyway, so along with that, you're having a huge heart of source initiation, an all-encompassing love that is coming in, unconditional acceptance and serenity. Because you're having a higher heart activation, absolutely, you're going to drop all the shields. Divine love in your heart is really becoming whole again, letting go of any and all resentments and things that you've been holding on to. You really are having an awakening. You are also connected to the divine feminine, sisterhood of the rose. This is your lineage. The Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, priestess, goddess energy lineage. That is why your heart is opening up to receive all of this, to love yourself and everyone else in a higher way, in a universal love. This is a higher dimensional love. It isn't the same. And if you were in fifth dimension, love would be at the bottom of the different scales, because above it would be joy, bliss, and all of that. So just to know that. So you're in a split mind, kind of undecided situation. This is what your mind's doing. Whether it's stepping into something, not stepping into something, starting a new project or not starting a new project, they're asking you to see the big picture of what you're being led to do. Use your focus. Let love, bliss, and everything that your heart is calling you to do be your guide. This is what's happening right now for you. And so don't dim your light in any way to fit in. This is the new you. Let yourself show up now. Let yourself show up how you actually are, your authentic self, not what somebody else sees you as or who you are as a role in someone else's life. You are unique. You are a beautiful soul shining here, radiating, and you have a divine plan, path to follow. This is what's coming forward for you, and it is the awakening. Congratulations, Maureen. Okay.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. Well, actually, we're getting down there to the wire here. As far as an hour, you like to keep the show at an hour. But what we can do is
Why don't we just spin for somebody and then have all four of us do a little quick read on it?
That's a great idea. Great idea. Let's do that. Okay. So this will be a reading everyone will do. Lady Lo-Fi, are you here? Lady Lo-Fi in the chat. Aw, I'm glad
Lady
you like
Lo-Fi.
Lady.
Lady Lo-Fi. Paging Lady Lo-Fi. Are you
There
here?
she is. She's
Here.
Okay, Lady Lo-Fi. Let me remove this and we'll get to going on that. And now Venus is there. Venus, maybe we can do a reading for Venus too. But Lady Lo-Fi. Okay, let's stick this up here. I am here. Lady Lo-Fi. Whoever's ready can go. We don't need to stand on ceremony.
Well, Lady Lo-Fi, what I get for you is your guides are telling me that you have been a person that's been very patient and kind, and sensible. I mean, you just call it all these nice qualities that because of that, and because you were kind of willing to juggle things in the first place, you come out on top, and you are right now, you are doing some good things in your life that are really going to make a difference for how this year goes for you and how well things are going for you. But I see that whether you know it or not, you've got a really good connection with your guides, and they're really happy with how you're doing things. Um, they're actually very proud of you. I don't get that too often, so that's very cool. Yeah, you just you're somebody that people would like to be your friend because you have a calming sense about you, and you're steadfast. So anyway, you come out, whatever you've been through lately, you're coming out on top, and it's looking very good for you. So yeah, the next few months or so are going to be really nice for you.
Thank you. Thank you, Cleo. That's great. Colleen?
So, for Lady Lo-Fi, you're feeling very abundant and happy. You are in a place materially that is good, but also spiritually that's good. One thing that you may be yearning for is something that you thought you needed from the past. And so you want to just explore that and see if now that you're at the place that you're at in your life now, do you still need that? Or is that just something that you always thought you needed to achieve and maybe it's not so meaningful anymore, but you haven't quite updated your planner yet to say, oh, that's an old thing, I don't really need that. So just look at that. I also pulled an oracle card for you, and I got the Mind Garden, and I want to show you the picture. It's really kind of a cool
Ooh.
picture. It's got all these things, including a skull in it. And what it talks about is that thoughts are like plants in a garden, right? Your mind is the garden, your thoughts are the plants. And as you take on thoughts or dwell on thoughts or repeat thoughts, things grow, things manifest out of those thoughts. So you do want to be mindful of what you're allowing yourself to focus on, because that's what you will regenerate. That's what you'll manifest. And you may have already discovered that, and that's great. But remember that when you're thinking about the past and what you're still yearning for, perhaps from the past, because maybe you don't need it anymore, or maybe you need to update that into a more appropriate thing that would be good for you.
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Colleen. That was great. And Deb,
To
what do
go
you have?
along with what Colleen just said, remember the consequence of fear. Contraction, the frequency of fear, self-fulfilling prophecy. Remember that these things are possible when we allow fear to come in, that those are the consequences of fear. But to go along with Cleo, the metamorphosis, a call to transformation.
Mm.
Those butterflies. Remember that the caterpillar has to go through a pretty vigorous transformation to become the butterfly. All of that leads you up to the sovereignty of magic. I love this card. Synchronicities, miracles, spiritual forces. So watch for all of those. You are becoming, and don't allow the fear to prevent you from becoming the person that you know you can be. Allow that transformation to happen, and the magic will lead you there.
Wow, I love that. Love
Yeah,
that.
nice.
You know, along with all of you, I got that same kind of thing. Look at the butterflies in here. I don't know if you can actually see.
Yeah.
There are butterflies, and it's really about. There's some cleanup you're doing. There's some cleanup going on that you're in your life. Cleanup on aisle 7. It's happening for everyone, but they're really calling you to use your imagination, use your that flow that's going through you. You really are having a solar light upgrade, which really is about your solar plexus, inner fire, and willpower to go out and do this in the world. This beautiful energy that's coming in. You have Hathor light codes, which really is a full system upgrade, and you're going to recall things. Things are going to come in. Even if you don't remember details, you're going to feel a draw to an ancient civilization, gods or goddesses. You're going to have these things. And this is why. This is the recall. Don't give your power away in the way in which you listen to that ego thought voice. No, it's just an ego thought voice. This is you right here, this divine source being. Don't give it away to that or to any mirror around you, outside mirror. You're going to learn more about the big picture. And you're also going to have things to celebrate. Celebrate your accomplishments right now. Don't wait. Thank yourself for everything you do that's showing up every day. Be appreciative to your essence of who you are every morning when you get up. This is really about you proceeding and giving yourself permission to be seen. Push through all of this stuff that's going on right now. And it is a deliberate choice. It's a deliberate choice. It's all a choice. We have the power to choose exactly what we're going to be and show up as every day. And because you're having a solar light upgrade, which really is the great central sun downloading energy to you, this is really a good time for you to realize when they say get your power back, really, that is you owning your sovereignty, realizing who you are, not listening to the thought voices or anything around you that tells you who you are. You are your own sovereign being. And everything that you have ever wanted is being fulfilled now, is already fulfilled. So that is what I want you to know now.
Wow.
And thank you, Lady Loi. And Venus, who wasn't here because she lost power and she actually was chosen for a reading. Can we just do this one last reading for Venus? Yeah.
She was you were going to read on her.
I was going to read on her. I read for Maureen instead of Venus.
Yeah.
But let's all give her a little reading if we can, and then we'll call our show complete after that. Thank you, Venus, for that super chat or sticker, whatever they call them.
One thing I can say to Venus is, I think you're going to lose power. But but don't take that internally. That's just the electrical power. You know what? You've been through some stuff where you're just like, it hasn't been easy. Has not been easy. But I see that on both sides of things, you were able to get through it just fine. And even in a day like today, like it's not the end of the world that the power went out, but it was kind of weird because it was just when we were getting ready to do a reading for you. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I see. But this is a little bit different than just what's going on right this minute. Is that you have been in a trying place that was filled with a little bit of anxiety and doubt and not fun stuff. But you're coming out of this looking very good. I don't know if that's right, if you're in the process right now or if it's already happened, but yeah, things are looking really good for you now. So whatever it was in the past, I think you can let it, I don't know if you can actually let it go, but you can rise above it. You can get your energy above that feeling of kind of despair and anxiety and stuff. So yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Things are going to pick up for you.
Love that. What a great reading. Thank you, Cleo. And Colleen?
Okay, so it has already come to an end. The big change thing that was going on has come to an end, and you're feeling safe now. Like, okay, I got through that. But there are still some vestiges of the experience leading up to that ending that you have not let go of. So you need to let go of those things and free yourself from whatever that is. Be it an opinion or a feeling of shame or embarrassment or whatever it may be, you need to let go of that. And the more that you do that, the more that the universe says, yes, you're doing the right thing. And they give you more and more, well, joy, but they also give you more and more opportunities to experience the new you and the new place that you're at. I pulled an oracle card for you. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. And my guide said, just say that and don't expand on that card. So
I
you
love
know
that.
what that means.
That's a pretty big, if you get Babaji, man, I'd stop right there.
Oh, yes, I know.
I mean, that speaks for itself.
That's big. That's a big one.
So big, I'm getting the chills.
Yeah.
Thank you, Colleen.
Me too.
Deb H.
Dina, I think there's a reason that you needed to have this reading now instead of earlier. The cards I drew for you, this is the Black Moon Lilith deck, Oracle deck. The first card, Adama, which is Mother Earth, and then the Sun, your soul's purpose. So are you grounding? Are you making sure you're connected to Mother Earth? Are you letting yourself, with that connection to Mother Earth, then make a circular connection up to the sky, to the sun, to the one source? Make that a circular connection. Make it a trade of energy. The third card I drew, fermentation, patience and maturity. So, are you using patience and maturity to ground yourself? This one, ground yourself, and then also to connect yourself to your soul's purpose. Remember that you are the one who set what that path is. You are the one who knows whether or not you're on that path. You are the one that can ground yourself and then connect yourself to your higher soul purpose, to the one source, to all things. And you are the one with patience and maturity that will be able to follow that course.
Wow. That was beautiful. Thank you, Deb. I just get more of everything that pretty much says the same thing, but that everyone else has read, but they're really saying, let go of heavy burdens. So that goes along with Cleo saying there are things that you've gone through that whether you can let them go or just go past them, go above them, go beyond them. It may be a challenge or there may be a difficult situation coming up or you've been through. But really, you're going through all that and you called it forward to make that change, to have that transition, to have that catalyst. And it has been a catalyst for you. You're seeing what's illusion and what isn't, what seems like illusion. You're really seeing through that. And you're ready. You're going to be ready, if not right now, to roll the dice and take a chance with things coming up. But you need to know that you are valuable. You do not have to do another thing for someone else to be valuable. You are intrinsically loved and valuable, just as you show up. Don't forget to shine as brightly as you can and appreciate yourself. When you are giving energy to others, and in some way it doesn't come back exactly the same way, never let that dim your light. That isn't you. That's not a reflection on you. You are this beautiful light. And also, finally, at the end, it's coming. Hope is on the horizon. All the good things are headed your way. And then it is the beginning of the new. So you really can be in this beautiful, creative, new energy. And you'll feel that love, bliss, and passion coming in because you're going to remember who you are. What are we? Divine bliss, this source energy projecting down into your vehicle. And you're going to breathe that in every morning like beautiful white light into your heart and fill your whole body up with that white light. That is you. And you're acknowledging it every morning before you get out of bed. So Venus, I'm happy that all this wonderful, good stuff is coming your way. And if you have Babaji, you're set. You're set. Because you really, it speaks for itself.
Well, it sounds like Venus has been dealing with some death in the family.
Oh,
And that's got something to do with the courts and stuff. And then she feels like it's hard to let go of that, and because she's waiting for the outcome of that, you know. And when you have to go through something so emotional like that, and then you're stuck in a waiting period, it is really difficult to get through. But if you can try to just keep your energy a little bit higher and rise above it, and because you already, the worst has happened, somebody passed away. And so because I see what Val was talking about too, that things just get much, much better. So but try not to spend, from now until December dwelling on whatever's going to happen in court. Just let it happen. You don't really have any control over that.
exactly. Exactly. And to focus and dwell on any outcome like that is really defeating. You're wanting to focus on yourself and living your blissful life and just let that to be taken care of, because it will be. when you're vibing higher and when you're in the higher energies, everything will align to meet you from that level. And that's what happens. So don't concentrate on something you can't do anything about.
Yeah, you have no control over a court system. So, but
exactly.
I kind of feel like things are going to work out for the best in this situation. You're going to be okay.
That's wonderful.
The one word that's coming to me, Venus, is surrender. You're not in control of this.
Yeah, surrender. And that is a beautiful energy to be in flow with the universe. It really is a powerful thing, and be grateful for everything. to gratitude just keeps it rolling. And I want to say thank you to Beautiful Butterfly for the donation, and to Spiritual Garden. Thank you so
Wow.
much. You guys are
Great.
really rocking. And so here we are. So go to everyone's channel, Cleo the Seer, the Cool Crone. Go to her new website. It is phenomenal. Click on I want an astrology reading. Go to Purple Elephant Deb H. She does readings as well. And you can pay her through PayPal. Her new PayPal button's on her YouTube channel. And also, you can go to Val Dragonfly Crystals and Cleo the Seer. Like and subscribe to everyone.
Please. Yes. Please.
Leave lovely comments. It's free.
It is. Yeah.
So I just want to say I have an Akashic Record reading class coming up July 19th. And, there's still room. So you can sign up for that on dragonflycrystals.store. And you'll always know if you're on my site, my website, because my picture's there. Because there are so many dragonfly crystals out there. That's how I ended up with a .store.
Wow.
So look for me on the banner at the top so you don't forget you're on the right place. And I'll see all of you. We'll actually be on here next month with Gerald. And Colleen, we'll see you. We'll be with you on other shows.
Other shows. Yes, you will. You will.
So don't forget also to go to everybody's channels to see what's coming up for them on the lives. And Colleen, Wednesday, you'll want to check out her twin on polyterology. You absolutely will, because you'll be like, what?
Yeah, you will. It's weird.
But anyway, thank you all for joining us. We really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the energy and the information that we shared. And our guides and angels always bring in messages that will resonate for everyone. And I know, because some of them resonated for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you all for being here, and we'll see you next time on the Mystic Four. Bye, everyone.
Bye.